Hey everyone, I'm Ricky, and today I'm going to be watching Skam Season 3, Episodes 4 and 5. Last episodes on Skam. First of all, let's just talk about last episode. It was the best episode of the entire series so far. There were so many good things about it, so much commentary that developed Eunice, Isak, and Evan's characters so much. And then there was that party scene where Evan and Isak were like making out with their girls, but they were like looking at each other at the same time. And then at the very end, Evan finally like fully put the moves on Isak when Isak like he looked upset that he wasn't Sonia basically. And then Evan went in for the kiss and they almost did it and they got interrupted. And I would have been upset by that, but they got interrupted by Nora. Nora's back. It was just, oh my gosh, the whole episode was so good. I was so happy. There was a lot of talk with Isak just through either the way he perceived other gay people or what he was saying about other gay people, and also kind of what he was looking up about how could he still get turned on by girls if he was gay. And then he was telling Eunice that he was kind of like dissing the ballet teacher for being gay, and Eunice was like, what the hell is that about? Like, why does it matter to you? Which, like, ally Eunice, okay, like, come through. And then there was discussion also, too, about Isak's mother and father. Isak is still in touch with his dad. He had texted him in the first episode, I think, about rent money, and his dad said that he already sent it over or something like that. So I don't know if there's much of a relationship there or what's up with that. And then he does have problems with his mom, I can tell. And she keeps sending him these Bible verses and everything, but he doesn't seem to respond to any of them. So I don't know really what's up with that, but I'm interested to learn more about that too. I really want to see what Nora has to say. I'm so happy that Nora's back. She's my favorite character. Or no, she's my second favorite character behind Santa, Queen Santa, who I don't think even was in last episode, or if she was, she wasn't in it very much. So I hope we get more of her. I know we're gonna get a full season of her. I just can't wait. I'm excited to see where this relationship goes with Isak and Evan. I can't wait. So before I get into this, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already. Both of the things help me out a lot. Consider supporting me on Patreon. I'm gonna have the full uncut reactions to both of these episodes, plus any other episodes that I watch in the future on my Patreon, as well as Young Royal Season 2 and a bunch of other things. And follow my Twitter. I post whenever I upload. And without further ado, let's get into it.
At det penger som betyr mest da. Han blir helt annerledes når han rundt faren sin. Det sånn, han ser så opp til faren sin. Så når han endelig får den, så han blir bare sånn, han blir et barn, liksom. Men jeg kan ikke leve sånn. Og hvis han virkelig elsker meg, så kommer han jo til å komme etter meg.
Honestly, if we spent a whole season dealing with them and they're back and forth and everything, just for them to just not be together anymore, that sucks. But I wish Nora all the happiness in the world. If she's not happy with him, with whatever's going on in London, then I think she'll be happier with the Skilled and everybody around her here.
Du glad for å være hjemme igjen?
That was a nice text. Don't be upset. He's gonna be upset anyways because he's Evan's with Sonia instead.
Skal du på de Halloween-greiene, eller? Bli med?
Ok.
Ok?
Ja.
Greit.
Gjorde du noe gøy i helgen, eller?
Nora kom hjem. Fikk du med det?
Ja, så jeg hørte at du hadde et vors.
Jo, jeg hadde jo det. Ja, nei, eller jeg hadde jo ikke det, men på natt så...
Why didn't he invite Eunice to that?
Magnus har bursdag på lørdag, da. Ja, vi hadde tenkt å gjøre noe fett for han.
Ja, jeg er fullt med oss. Ja.
Tre ulike måter. Og det jo gjennom konjugasjon, transformasjon og...
Why is his mother sending him all of this, like, biblical stuff? I'm so curious about that. He should have a talk with Santa about it. Santa will have all the answers. Yeah.
Hvordan du egentlig religiøs? Det jo 2016 og verden går fremover og...
I love Santa so much.
Over realfag.
Det noe ved religionen min som plager deg?
Det noe som rett og noe som galt, og at det en gud som liksom bestemmer det da, og sier at homofili ikke greit, eller spiser pølser og sånne ting. Jeg tror på rett og slett naturvitenskap, evolusjonsteori. Jeg tror ikke på en dritt utenom det.
Hvordan forklarer du homofili innenfor naturlig seleksjon? Så da burde de, ifølge evolusjonsteorien, vært utryddet for mange millioner år siden. Ikke genetisk, men en psykisk sykdom, eller et valg man tar.
She is throwing it right back in his face.
Så siden du heller ikke har svaret på alt, kan vi bare være enige om at det finnes ekstremt mye mellom himmel og jord, som ingen av oss vet.
Queen! I love her so much. She took it the wrong way, like he was genuinely trying to ask about religion because he didn't understand it, but everything that Santa says, I'm in love with her.
Og så var det at Sonja og Even, de skal kle seg ut som Gud og engel. Og så tenkte jeg kanskje det var fett hvis vi også matchet.
Oh my gosh. This Emma girl needs to go somewhere else. She's annoying me. She seems like a nice girl and all, but she's very like pushy on what she wants.
Det var ikke rart at du var nysgjerrig.
Evan looks so disinterested right now.
Kan du please roe litt ned på den ølen, eller?
Kan du slutte å passe på meg? Jeg mener slutt å overvåke meg, liksom.
Oh my, okay. Maybe he wasn't lying about them kind of drifting apart.
21.
Serr?
Ja. Hva sånn da?
Vi stikker.
Hvor?
Hvor som helst.
Se på.
Go on a date, fuck the party, just be together, fall in love, and live happily ever after. Oh my god. You know, I thought I wouldn't ship anybody else harder than Charlie and Nick in Heartstopper, but this is a strong contender. I love that they just ditched their girls too. Like, they were just like, yeah, time to go.
Bade?
Ja.
Hun lar oss være?
Selvfølgelig. Det ikke noe stress.
He's such a liar.
Hun på ferie.
Ja, hvorfor har du ikke nøkkel da?
Fordi hun på ferie.
Ja, det svaret på alt det.
Slapp av, det ikke noe stress.
We're gonna get like a cute little pool scene with them.
Vannskrekk?
Vannskrekk?
Vannskrekk, ja.
Oi. Men jeg bare, altså, det ikke min plantesituasjon. Ser det ut som jeg bryr meg om håret mitt?
Ikke akkurat nå, men sånn...
Yeah, well, kinda. Oh my gosh.
Tror du at det var da? Jeg ble så redd. 2, 1.
Oh. He's feeling his Dom fantasy.
Det der juks. Hva da? Ja, det juks. Tror du det regler her?
They are so cute together. I'm getting teary-eyed. Oh my gosh. Yes, Isak! You better go for it. Oh, this makes my heart so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, of course it's not a box house. Alright, Evan, help him up, help him up. Oh my god, that was such a good, nice little scene. Why does every nice scene between these characters have to get interrupted by something? Alright, I'm jumping right into episode 5, let's do it. Oh, that was so nice, that was so nice. Okay, let's go. God, they're so cute together. They're so fucking cute. I love this so much.
Det som faktisk interessant jo uendeligheten. Alle de parallelle universene, alt liksom hvor stort ting at vi så lite I forhold til at det finnes uendelige parallelle universer, og alt som kan skje, kommer til å skje. Eller ikke bare kommer til å skje, det skjer.
Jeg på heftig noia da. Sånn at du føler alene noia, egentlig. Det deg og hodet ditt. Og alle tankene dine. Fordi det finnes jo bare deg og tankene dine, ikke sant? Du kan ikke unnslippe tankene dine.
Does he have depression or something?
Det som at den død.
That seems like what he's alluding to.
Bare være der inne hele dagen.
Jeg sover.
Hvem sine sko det som står I gangen?
Det Jonas sine. Jeg lånte dem. Det var egentlig bare at det var en kveld jeg var jævlig drita som heter Eskil. Jeg tror han bare synes synd på meg fordi jeg var som sagt helt bort og pappa hadde forlatt mamma liksom. Jeg ville jo ikke dra hjem så han tok meg med hit og så Bla, bla, bla.
Sorry I'm not talking so much. I'm just like enamored with this whole, just them together, laying together, and just they have great chemistry, like on-screen chemistry, by the way, these actors.
Jeg bare blir her inne med deg for alltid.
Du kan det.
Oh my god, I'm in love with them. They're so fucking cute together. Oh my gosh. I'm literally in love with them. Oh my gosh. There's nobody that I've wanted to be together more than these two, in this show at least. That whole scene, every scene with them right now, I'm obsessed with it.
Hva gjør du?
Jeg vasker.
God morgen. Veggen. Ja.
Hei, god morgen, Isak. Så kul han der Even var.
Du vet han?
Ja, hvem var det?
Bare en kamerat.
I really hope this season, like, he really just comes to terms with his sexuality and doesn't keep hiding it. I hope he feels comfortable enough with himself by the end of it, because I know he still doesn't. But he's at least comfortable enough to be with Evan alone, so that's nice at least.
Det var jo på bursdagen din.
Ja, jeg vet det, men jeg var jævlig stresset for faen. Du hadde bursdag.
Ja.
Oh no.
Sorry, bro.
Oh no.
Hygga dere? Nei, nesten. Hva skjedde?
Nei, det var lang story, mann. Men hun jenta med bart.
Å, fy faen. Jeg tror ikke på at han hadde bart, ass.
Du må jo sett den, ja, men det sånn, når du klikker, liksom, når du kommer her. Det var det.
Oh, I don't like that. I forget his name, but the actor that plays Isak is so good. He's like Evan writing to me, where his facial expressions just convey exactly what he's thinking in the moment. He's so talented in that way. Just the way that they were just like, oh, long story, and they just didn't bother to tell him. You could just see in his face the disappointment and the hurt. I really don't want him to fuck up all of his friendships because of this.
Hvor har du vært?
Jeg har fortalt Sonja om det. Og vi har bestemt oss for å ta en pause.
Oh.
Hva tenker du om det?
Wait, that means that he's like really like into it with Isak.
Hvis det gjør at du er trist, så er det jo... Jeg håper ikke at det er min skyld.
Hva tror du foreldrene dine hadde sagt om du ble sammen med meg?
They better end up together. Oh my gosh.
Pappa hadde sikkert ikke hatt noe mot det.
Men ikke mamma?
Mora meg gal.
Hvordan da?
Nei, altså, det er helt syke tilstander. Hun tror verden skal gå under. At onkelen min er Donald Trump, liksom. Hun har ikke en dritt å si. Jeg har ikke snakket med henne siden jeg flyttet ut.
Så dere har ikke kontakt lenger?
Jeg har bestemt meg for at livet mitt er bedre uten psykisk syke folk rundt meg.
Sorry.
Hva tror du dine foreldre da hadde sagt om meg?
Jeg tror jeg hadde digget det.
Oh. There is a lot to unpack there. My lord. He says they would have loved you, so I'm assuming both his parents passed away. Is that what I'm getting at there? Sorry for crying. Yeah, I'll talk about it after.
Voila. Oi, vi får noe mer besøk av han Even. Eller hva han het?
Oh, that's his way of digging. Is that what this is right now? Or maybe he's just being nice, I can't tell.
Det er på en måte en greie mellom Even og meg.
Det er dritkult, Isak.
Jeg er ikke overrasket.
Isak, første gang jeg traff deg, så satt du alene på en gaybar klokken 2 om natta. Jeg
har sagt jeg ikke visste. Men det betyr ikke at jeg er homo, da.
Nei, altså, det viktigste er at du har funnet en som du liker.
Det er noe galt i å være homo, jeg er ikke sånn homo-homo, da.
Ok, hvordan da?
Det er sånn som deg.
Ok, ja. Hvordan er det jeg er?
At du snakker høyt om å suge kuk og Kim Kardashian.
God, here he goes again with the projection.
Jeg respekterer fullt at du tar den homopakka hele veien, men det er bare sånn. Jeg er ikke sånn.
Jeg prøver bare å være meg selv, Isak.
Det jeg mener da, er at det virker som alle skal forbinde det å være homo, men det å være sånn da.
That's his fear coming out. That's literally him saying that I don't want to be portrayed like that because I'm scared of how people will view me.
Gå med maskara og tights og gå helt gay pride bare fordi jeg liker Even.
Jeg må fortelle deg en ting om de folka som du ikke vil assosieres med, Isak. Om de som har tatt på seg tights og maskara og gått ut og slåss for retten til å være den de er.
Thank you.
Folk som opp igjennom har valgt å stå i hets og hat, som har blitt banket opp og drept. Og det er ikke fordi de har så sykt lyst til å være annerledes, men fordi de heller vil dø enn å late som de er noe de ikke er.
Oh God, it's gonna get me again.
Jeg synes at før du har tatt den kampen selv, før du har turt å stå opp for hvem du er, så skal du være jævlig forsiktig med å snakke og heve deg over gay pride.
Ja, jeg mente ikke å heve meg over det.
Jo, Isak, det gjorde du.
Oh my gosh.
Nå har jeg egentlig ikke så lyst til å snakke mer med deg. Kan du sitte der og tenke litt over det jeg har sagt?
Oh my gosh. I have so much to say after this episode's over. Evan, stop! Come on, don't do this. I don't need this back and forth like we just got last season.
Ja, det som skjedde var at det var på Løkkafest. Vi er bare...
God, you can just like tell in his face how all over the place Isak is right now. It's so sad to watch. God, we were on such a high last episode. I think he needs to have another talk with Santa. I think a talk with Santa would help him through it, just like Nora did last season. Santa helped Ava the first season too. I think she can help out Isak this season too.
Det skal ut, ikke sant? Du har sted?
I don't know. Maybe Eunice can help him too. Because Eunice is an ally. We learned that last 2 episodes ago. Eunice is taking care of Isak. It's been alluded to a lot in the past 2 seasons, so...
Hva faen? Har jo sett deg, du har de skillsa. Bare ta og snakk med den da. Vil det kort være og sånn? Bare mekk oss inn, Isak.
Nei, det går ikke. Det er ikke en dritt å si at jeg kjenner det, liksom. Hun hater meg.
Emma, G, Isak. Få det sin, Isak.
This episode is tough. You can just tell there's so many things that are going through Isak's head right now, and I think one of the big things is I think he's taking in somewhat what Eskild was saying about how people view other gay people and how it's not their choice to be who they are. They would rather die than be perceived as someone that they're not, and I feel like that's running through Isak's head right now.
Det vanlig husfest. Du ikke inne der. Det ikke noe stress. Man bare henter.
Bare slipp meg inn.
Hvorfor skal jeg slippe deg inn?
Jeg heter Isak, jeg går i 2. klasse, og jeg kjenner Emma, hun går i 1.
Oh no, he's talking to another twink. I don't think that's what he needs to hear right now. He's gonna come out of the closet when he's ready, Emma. Okay? Shut your mouth. Sorry, I don't like Emma. What? Oh my god, this whole episode. Stop. Why does it gotta, like, bring me up in emotions? Just tear everything back down.
Skal i familieselskap, la kan jette. Nei. Wow. Hæ? Hva skjer? Du, hva
Isak,
faen, hva
calm
det der,
down, please.
Hva skjer nå?
Oh no. Oh god, wait, I'm gonna cry. Fuck, stop. Stop. Oh god. I'm okay. This episode just made me cry 3 times. All for different reasons too. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to have a good discussion with everything about this. Episode 5 was a lot to unpack. You know, coming off of the last episode where it seemed like everything was going well, Isak and Evan had that whole pool scene, which was really nice. And then especially in the beginning of this episode, just them laying together and talking, and let's just talk about it real quick. So Evan was talking to Isak about how sometimes being alone with your thoughts can be dangerous, and you don't want to be alone with your thoughts because then sometimes you feel like you just want to die. That's basically what he said. Isak was saying that he did not feel that way. He never felt that way. But Evan alluded to being very depressed. Yes, they got closer together, and Evan told his girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, I don't even know, about Isak. Isak seemed okay with it, but I don't think he accepts himself for who he is. I know he doesn't accept himself for who he is because of the conversation he had with Eskild. Eskild was trying to be supportive. Eskild is a great character too, by the way. He's like definitely like climbing up there. I hope he's in season 4 too. Isak just couldn't bear the thought, I think, of someone else knowing that he had feelings for another guy. He brought up a bunch of stereotypes about gay people, and I think he's so scared of who he is and being perceived that way that he then kind of just word vomited out to Eskild that he thinks that Eskild is that type of person, and he's not like that, because he needs to tell himself that he's not. He's still in the stage of trying to figure himself out and accept himself, and he's clearly not there yet. So I wanted to talk a little bit about just the conversations that were had and how I feel like I relate to this season and Isak a lot. And I think maybe it's just why I like the season so much, is because there's someone that is a main character that I just like fully connect with. And part of the reason why I cried this episode was he was talking about his mom and dad. And you know, there's things that he said that I relate to about his parents, especially with his mom. So just seeing that was it hit like a certain like level, a nerve for me. I don't know how to describe it. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional again. I think his explaining everything with his parents just really got to me, because I feel almost the exact same way. There's little things that maybe are a little different, but it's pretty much the same feeling of maybe not having the best relationship with his parents and him not thinking that his mom would be supportive, and with all the Bible verses and everything like that, it just really like it got to me. I couldn't hold it in. I couldn't hold my emotions in, and it just really makes me feel on another level for Isak. And I think that's why I am kind of giving him a little bit of leeway with his struggles on worrying about coming out and not being able to accept himself, because on top of the parents thing, that was how I was too. Like way back in the day, I was so scared of anyone knowing who I was or who I identified as or what I identified as, and I didn't want to be that person that was viewed by everybody else as flamboyant gay stereotype. And so because of that, anyone who had maybe some stereotypical things about them, I just perceived as just that stereotype, and I just wrote them off, and I ended up hating those people, but only because I myself was just scared of who I was. Thank God I fucking came out of that, but it was just like a part of the learning process for me. It's a shitty way of learning it, but that's how it was. And Isak is going through the exact same thing. And the one thing that the show handles so well, like it's written so well that they handle that situation with him so perfectly. Not a lot of shows fully convey the exact emotions correctly on how people who are struggling with coming out are feeling, and sometimes when they internalize things, they have internalized homophobia and they project onto other people, how they go about that and how it affects other people. There's not too many shows that really show that to its fullest extent, and I think that this show is doing a tremendous job of doing that. The fact that people still in the world today, and you know, this was what 5-6 years ago that this aired, have this misunderstanding and hatred towards the LGBTQ community, because a lot of the times it's because they don't understand them, they don't listen, and they think that people being gay is a choice. Yes, they choose to present themselves a certain way, but people don't understand that. And the people that choose to present themselves in a more feminine way and a more expressive way are the ones that get the shit end of the stick. And it's because of all of these people that are very bigoted, they're very uneducated, they feel like there's only one certain way that especially men should be, and if they don't fit that mold of masculinity, then they view more feminine men as lesser than, or sometimes even in the gay community, it's viewed as less attractive sometimes. There's so much ridicule, and people, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, people unalive themselves, I think that's a good way without getting demonetized, because they are either picked on, bullied, kicked out of their house, so many things. You think that people would choose for that to happen to themselves? No, obviously not. But you would think it was obvious, right? But then there's so many people out there that feel like it is a choice, and then they just decide to bash them for just being who they are. It's just so backwards. I'm getting into a whole rant right now. I could go on about this conversation for a really long time, but the fact that the writers decided to bring that up through Eskild specifically was brilliant. And back to, you know, Isak himself, him seeing Evan at the party, the whole thing that Emma said about him being gay, and she was like, it's 2016, come out already. Like, first of all, bitch, he can come out whenever he feels comfortable enough to do that. Yes, I guess it's shitty that he led her on, but he has his own things that he needs to deal with. Like, you can't just be so selfish to think that it's a personal attack on you and nothing else. And then on top of that, Evan was back with Sonia, kissing her and everything at this party, and it just like crushed Isak, and I really worry about Isak's mental state. I'm gonna end the rant and conversation there, but just let me know in the comments what your feelings are on this whole episode. And episode 4 was really nice, but episode 5 is just like a very much a conversation starter type of episode, and I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. So yeah, let me know what you thought about these 2 episodes in the comments. Like this video, that helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. Consider following me on Patreon. I have both of these episodes out, my full uncut reactions for them. And follow my Twitter, because I post whenever I upload. And I will see you on episodes 6 and 7. Bye.